First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Murray, good.
Yeah, Murray is always in attack mode, weathering the contact there to score.
Outside Durant. Jokic against Şengün, and he makes that one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Now Murray. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep.
Well, you might think of Murray as just a scoring point guard, but he's also a great playmaker.
Now here's Thompson. From 11 feet away. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. Stolen by Thompson. And stolen by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, we all know Murray is a shooter, but look out. He can finish, too.
Durant for three. And Jokic with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Shot clock at 5. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, that time Murray called his own number, and it paid off for him.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 3 assists now in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And it's Jokic missing.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And we mentioned Durant's scoring ability often, but they're showing how good of a passer he can be.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Pass to Jokic. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
It's stolen by Watson. Here's Murray. Right side, Gordon. It's taken away by Smith. VanVleet against Jokic. And the 3 off target. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Brown wide open. Connects from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Thompson. Now here's VanVleet. Inside, Jokic with the steal. Lob pass to Gordon. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Now, here's Thompson, the 10-footer. And KD the bucket on the assist by Thompson.
Yeah, just beautiful in the pick and roll. Durant times his move perfectly then there with the strong finish.
Outside for Murray. Another three for Denver.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brown finds Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray, good. Murray's got 11.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Van Vliet. Hasn't made one yet. Thompson outside. Şengün with a screen on Murray. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. Now here's Van Vliet. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, a difference maker on the glass. Capella has been doing this for a long time.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. 2 points. That one goes. He has 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray, Stan, is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
Here's Murray following the score by Houston. Gets up a three, and it's Jokic missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Smith, the pass to Van Vliet. Up top, Capella. Jokic defended. Just 5 on the clock. And here's KD for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Murray, 11 points in the game. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Murray. It's tipped. Stolen by Van Vliet. And Houston again with the bucket.
And his feel for the game, just solid. And Van Vliet able to make moves like that look natural.
Poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Durant. Smart's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here's Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Reed Shepard. Denver shooting their first free throws of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Thornton's checked in. A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
One thing Shepard brings is efficiency. As a jump shooter, pretty rare for someone his age.
On the wing, Gordon. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Jones. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now, here's Thornton. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you see that? Capella sets the screen, then gets to a spot where his man can get him the ball for the score.
Pass to Strother. And here's Gordon. He's covered by Eason. On the wing, Johnson. Stolen by Smart. Thornton against Jones. Now Thornton, still yet to score. But 3, 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Bagley, no good. Rockets leading by 3. And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Kevin, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so it's Houston with it. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Eason passes to Thornton. Capella with a screen on Jones. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
The Nuggets trail by 7. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Bagley kicks to Gordon. Drops in the layup for 2.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
And for the Rockets, they're shooting an impressive 60% early. Here's Shepard. Can't hit from 12. Gordon inside. He's covered by Eason. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Gordon isn't afraid of getting physical. Nice job getting a whistle in the process, too.
So he gets them both. And so it's Houston with it. 3-point lead. Capella with a screen on Jones. Here's Shepard. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Rockets on top, up by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Shepard. Also, Marcus Smart is out there. Clint Capella is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 4 spot.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
To the left side wing. Murray surveying the D. To the wing on the left. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, that's just a terrific move. Murray's so skilled at creating space off the dribble.
Rockets leading by 3. Shepard, the pass to Capella. Now Shepard. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Watson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get that.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Murray. Şengün with the screen for Shepard. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Watson.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Fires the three. Jokic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Jokic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
Here's Şengün. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. For Denver, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Murray outside. Jokic passes to Watson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Watson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if there's a better passing big man than Jokic, I want to know who it is.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Pass to Shepherd, and he drives in, and that one good. Shepherd's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And Shepherd is a solid decision maker. If there's an opening, he's going to take it.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Smart against Brown. Now Jokic shoots over Adams. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
Pass to Eason. Adams down low. Murray on him. Outside for Smart. Here's Shepherd. Sinks the three-pointer. Shepherd's got 7 points.
The shooting ability is incredible. Shepherd's got a shot from all over the floor.
So for the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Adams. Kevin Durant comes in for Tari Eason. It's Thompson in for Marcus Smart. Pass to Bagley. Down low, trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Launches it. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fader on the way. Smith with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. And here's Watson. Back to Murray. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And it's Smith missing. Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Murray. The Rockets pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Smith. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
Murray for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Thompson misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Out to Thompson. Wide open. Another shot. That one misses. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. The game now all-time. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
Well, Jokic able to put the ball on the floor under control and go strong through the defense.
Şengün passes to KD. And shot on the way. Bagley with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic rising up.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Here's Shepard. Thompson outside. Smith against Bagley. Now Shepard. Şengün with a screen on Murray. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Gordon's checked in for Denver. And a switch here also for Houston. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Shepard. Murray outside. Back to Watson. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Rockets trail. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Fred VanVleet picks one up.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
So both teams making some changes here. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Murray doesn't fear anyone inside. He just goes right at the defense.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Shoots from the baseline. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from VanVleet.
Nice jump shot. VanVleet, he can stretch the floor for you or hit there from the mid-range.
Sweet move. Here's Bagley. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Smith. To the inside. Ball stolen. It's taken away by Smith. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now here's Murray. He's got 22. Smith left side. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
On defense, the Rockets. Jokic doing the job inside.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
VanVleet against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strother. Johnson wide open. He fires. A 3-pointer, no good. Smith the pass to VanVleet. Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. They double-team VanVleet. No one near Smith as he lets it go. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 5 assists in the game.
2 minutes.
Here's Murray. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Strother's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Eason's shot is good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Murray the pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Eason. That one goes in. Eason's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Jokic. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Strength and determination from Jokic inside, scoring through the contact.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. Smith outside. And it's Van Vliet, top of the key. Pass to KD. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
That's Murray just grinding it out and getting rewarded.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. They double-team Van Vliet. Here's Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
And the numbers speak for themselves. Smith has been aggressive and effective all night.
The Nuggets leading. Murray with it. He's got 25. Jokic with the screen on KD. Shoots it. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Watson. Jokic has got 18 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in just a moment. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
Denver leading by 3. And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the groove that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
Back to KD. Looking to get back on track here. Murray outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's KD. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back over to you.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Pass to Brown. Buries it down low. Brown's got 5 points so far.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Durant inside. He's covered by Watson. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Murray driving in. Pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Murray outside. Just 5 to shoot. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Rockets trail by 8. Deflects the pass and stolen by Watson. Brown finds Jokic. Murray outside. The Nuggets with another miss. For Houston, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Pass to Smith. Van Vliet outside. A 15-footer. Jump shot is good that time. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
And the stroke of Van Vliet is so nice, proving once again why he's so valuable to this team.
Here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Murray, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Durant, look at KD going to work inside.
And good pass right there from Smith Jr. His teammates appreciate that selflessness.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Murray, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter. Rockets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Right wing. Here's Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rockets trail by 5. Off target from three-point range. A floater, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's what the great ones do. That's a tough shot, but Murray makes it look easy.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Thompson looking for an opening. Van Vliet on the wing. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. Jokic has checked in for Murray. Denver leading by 8. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. The big man Jokic inside.
The width of Jokic helps him carve out space in the paint.
Van Vliet against Jones. Van Vliet attacking. Durant with a wide open look. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. KD's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Outside, Jones. Here's Strother. Stolen by Durant. Pushing it up. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
So David Adelman decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's Gordon. Knocks down the three ball. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
And here is Şengün. 13 points in the game. Steps back and shoots. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Jones against Van Vliet. Jokic draws the double. And stolen by Şengün. From about 16. And it's Durant missing. Denver leading by 6. Pass to Johnson. To the wing right side. Jokic against Şengün. Here's Strother. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson for 3. Good D by Thompson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Van Vliet against Jones. Here's Jokic. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, it's almost like pick your poison with Jokic in the pick and roll. He's a master of these sets.
Van Vliet wide open. Off target with his 3. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Driving the lane.
Well, that's a great way for Gordon to get contact. Putting a lot of physicality behind that drive.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. His first shot coming late, in deep. Smart drops it in. Smart's got his first points of the game.
Going to work in the lane. Smart's tough in there.
Pass to Johnson. Lets it go with a 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Eason. Copeland dishes to Capella. Here's Copeland, defended by Jones. That one good for 2.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Out to the right wing. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Capella. And it's Jokic missing.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Eason. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Eason's got 8 points.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Now Jones. Inside. Here's Jokic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Smart puts the pick in for Shepherd. Pass to Copeland. Outside, Smart. Good on the triple. He has 5.
Well, when he gets in a rhythm out there, Smart can be a problem at the arc.
Johnson outside. Here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Stolen by Smart. Here's Shepherd. It's hauled in by Gordon. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Houston making a switch. Newton's checked in.
Tristan Newton.
Johnson in the corner. Three-pointer. The Rockets pull it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Capella. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Rockets, Marcus Smart is out there with Shepherd. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the force line.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Basket counts. That's 12 points for Reed Shepherd.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepherd.
Jones with it. Out-guarded by Smart. Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Smart with this screen on Jones. Here's Shepherd, defended by Jones. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Houston moving it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Shepherd. A 3-pointer is right on target. Shepherd's got 8 points in the quarter.
And when Shepherd is on offensively, he is dangerous and capable of being very efficient on the floor.
On the wing, Murray. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Murray's got 35 in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Murray, drives to the hoop, and he converts the layup. Murray's got 37.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Murray. Here's Şengün. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Murray down low. Eason on him. Off with the layup. Rockets have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Down low, here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Gordon does his job on the screen and gets rewarded with the bucket.
Nuggets trail by 4. Outside, Smart. Capella against Gordon, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Durant's checked in for Clint Capella. The Nuggets leading by 4. Crosses over. Murray finds Johnson. Back to Murray. Gordon inside, defended by Durant, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant. The free throw drops for Gordon.
Well, when Gordon is on his game, he affects every part of the game at both ends.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. The tray. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Jokic draws the double. Watson for 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
KD sets the pick for Shepard. Looking to end the run. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Extending out that range. Reed Shepard, this youngster can shoot it.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Jokic against Şengün. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Count it. Good.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Back to Murray. Pass to Watson. And stolen by Şengün. Durant, the pass to Eason. Shepard with the ball. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Denver lead.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and Murray, one of the best free throw shooters in this league, always happy to go to the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Smart. Rockets trail by 6. Outside, KD. Shepard with the ball. Murray on him. Şengün. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Well, not with the Joker there. That was a tremendous block.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Braun.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Shepard. Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. Pass to Şengün. And falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Gordon. Banked in off the glass. Gordon's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a strong finish there by Gordon. Right through the contact.
Şengün kicks to Durant. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic just got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Inside, here's Şengün. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And here's Jokic outside. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smith kicks to Durant. From downtown, Smith gets it to go on the assist by Durant.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Smith is lethal off ball.
Pass to Watson. To the paint, and stolen by Şengün. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and KD throws it down.
Timeout.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Jokic. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
To take the lead, and it's Houston with another.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Jokic inside. Şengün's there. Jokic with the bucket. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Durant, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now it's a 3-point Denver lead.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
When you need a bucket, he's your guy.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Free throw drops for KD. Denver's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Yep, it counts. Murray's got 41.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
Murray against Van Vliet. Takes the shot. Jokic pulls it down. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They've led by as many as 11 points. And stolen by Şengün. Lays it in off the window.
Playing with confidence. Smith wants to be a guy that this team can rely on.
Murray against Van Vliet. Now Jokic. Can't get it.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Murray rips down the board. Denver's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, the slam dunk. Here's Jokic. Lets it fly from 18. Van Vliet there for the rebound. Murray against Durant. With the floater. Smooth floater from KD.
No one is stopping that shot. Durant with the teardrop. There's just no way to defend that.
Murray outside. Jokic with the screen on Van Vliet. Here's Jokic. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
Van Vliet against Murray. Now Durant. Puts down the fadeaway J.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
Johnson outside. It's good.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Houston's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Durant.
And just using that.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, on the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Aiden Watson, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. This is Van Vliet. Smith tops it outside. Stolen by Brown. Here is Gordon. Here's Brown. Now Jokic. Just 4 to shoot.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Van Vliet fires. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 14th foul. At the line for Denver.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
Here's Durant. Outside, Van Vliet from deep. And it misses. Outside, Gordon. So the Nuggets win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.